Good evening. Thank you all for coming.
To help us celebrate the class of 2026, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the flag of the national.
Salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening. On behalf of the graduating class of 2026, we would like to welcome Dr. Rummage, Mr. Langeli, Mr. Pearson, Mr. Doherty, Board of Education members, including Board of Education President Suzanne Miscami, and our district leadership team. We would like to take a moment to thank you all for all you have done for our schools. We would also like to welcome Mayor William Portman and council members. Monmouth County Superintendent Dr. Les Richards, thank you for everything you do to support Red Bank. Welcome to many valued members of our community, teachers, friends, families, and fellow graduates. Thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate the Red Bank Middle School's graduating class of 2026.
Bienvenidos, buenas tardes. En nombre de la clase 2026, nos gustaría darle la bienvenida al Dr. Rummage, al señor Langeli, al señor Pearson, al señor Doherty, a los miembros de la Junta de Educación, incluido el presidente Suzanne Miscami, y a nuestro equipo de liderazgo del distrito. Nos gustaría tomarnos un momento para agradecerles por todo lo que han hecho por nuestras escuelas. También nos gustaría dar la bienvenida al alcalde William Portman, a los miembros del consejo y al superintendente del condado de Monmouth, Dr. Lester Richards. Gracias por todo lo que hacen para apoyar a Red Bank. Bienvenidos a todos los miembros valiosos de nuestra comunidad, maestros, amigos, familias y compañeros graduados. Gracias por acompañarnos esta tarde para celebrar la graduación de la clase 2026 de Red Bank Middle School. We would now like to welcome the Mayor of Red Bank, Mr. William Portman, to the podium to address the class of 2026.
Good evening, Red Bank. On behalf of myself, Deputy Mayor Trigiano, Councilman Ben Forrest, and Councilman Laura Janot, thank you for having us here. I've been thinking about you guys all day. I was trying to put myself back in that space of like, okay, graduating 8th grade, summer, and then high school started. And I do remember the first day of high school, walking in and being like, these are like grown men here. Like some of the seniors looked like they were like 50 years old. Now, my brother was a senior, and so this was the 80s. So the mentality was like, my brother was like, I'm the only one who can beat you up. So I wasn't worried about it, but I just remembered, well, this is very different being in high school. So what I hope for you, and again, I'll keep this brief, is a little bit of advice from someone who sort of remembers what that was like 40 years ago or so. First of all, be compassionate, be kind to each other. Very important, right? So it can be a rough world out there. So when you see your classmates, even if you don't see them that often, give them a hi, give them a wave, make a little eye contact, just be there for each other. I strongly encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity to try new things. My son, who's not an athlete, didn't play any sports, his junior year of high school, decided he wanted to go out for JV baseball, which he did, and he made the team, and he was terrible. But he put himself out there, and he met some people, and he got a new experience and some confidence in himself. So I really encourage you to try new things and just take advantage of this opportunity. You deserve to be going to high school. I was reading through the book, some amazing accomplishments, but you deserve to be going to high school because you graduated 8th grade. That's what we're here for today. You earned this. Each and every one of you earned this. So again, on behalf of the council, congratulations to all of you. I look forward to seeing the wonderful things you're going to do with your lives. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mayor Portman. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hey, good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to introduce this year's salutatorian. Yeah. This honor is given to the student with the second highest GPA in the 8th grade at the Red Bank Middle School. This scholar is graduating with a 97.83 average and will be attending Red Bank Regional High School and has been accepted into the Academy of Business. He has demonstrated commitment and dedication to RBMS through service and involvement in our National Junior Honor Society. He was also a member of the cross-country, basketball, and baseball teams. When he's not busy with academics or extracurricular activities, you can always find him at the Y shooting hoops with his friends. When asked about his favorite moment at RBMS, he recalled the avid trip into New York City, where the students got to watch hands-on robotic surgery. A true innovator, this student showcases excellence in academics and strives to serve his community. These qualities and his ability to inspire others to create positive change will serve him well and guide him to make a lasting impact on the world. Please join me in congratulating this year's Red Bank Middle School salutatorian, Micah Tertiano.
Good evening. Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate the Red Bank Middle School class of 2026. I want to start by thanking my parents. Without you guys drilling great life values into me from a young age, I would not be the student or athlete or person I am today. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I also want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for the ability I have as a student. I want to thank my teachers in middle school, starting in 4th grade with Mr. A and Ms. Ocasio, Mrs. Barcelona, Mrs. Joya, Mrs. Floor, Ms. Smith, Mr. Maloney, Ms. G, Mrs. Kansky, Ms. Watts, Mr. Mancini, Mrs. Cooney, Ms. Campbell, and Ms. Facito. That sounds like a lot of teachers, but each one of them had an impact of me being on stage today. If I said something about every one of them, we'd be here all night. I know you guys don't want to be here all night, and I certainly don't want to. So I'll just say one thing. I want to give a special thanks to my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Barcelona. She's so patient with us. Yeah. She was so patient with us and taught me to be resilient in school, especially in math, and not just get frustrated with myself that I couldn't get it on the first try. She always talks about positive struggle, making progress and learning through difficulty. This helps me to this day with school and even with sports. Next, I want to thank my closest friends, RJ, Keyshawn, Emily, Brian, and Dylan, and my friends in the AVA class for memories here at RBMS. Even though some of us are going to different schools, I hope we can continue to make new memories in high school. One memory from the middle school that particularly stands out is this past basketball season, winning 12 games and making the playoffs for the first time in 5 years. It made me realize that hard work really does pay off and struggle is good. This exemplifies Mrs. Barcelona's productive struggle outside the classroom. To all my classmates, we have grown so much since we first walked through the doors of 4th grade. Other than growing 9 inches or so, we've all grown as people and of character. I hope that we can continue to do this through high school. Congratulations and best of luck through high school. Thank you.
Micah, congratulations. Nice speech, buddy. Very proud of you. Let's give him one more round of applause. I now have the honor to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2026. This prestigious title is awarded to the student with the highest GPA in the 8th grade at the Red Bank Middle School. This year's scholar is graduating with an impressive 98.31 average and will be attending High Technology High School. This student is dedicated to engineering and thoroughly enjoyed building miniature robotic vehicles and Project Lead the Way. When asked about his favorite moment at Red Bank Middle School, he responded by saying, "The field trips at the end of the year. After working a lot, we were finally rewarded especially after state testing. The valid SAL announcements are now not a surprise to the students, but this might be a surprise to the parents. When the students were notified of who achieved valedictorian and salutatorian, they were given the option to surprise their parents and not tell them or tell them. This student chose door number 3. He told me, Mr. Pearson, I just flat out lied to my parents and told them that I didn't get it. This was a brave choice. Finally, I submit to you that this is what truly makes Red Bank Middle School the best in America. Please join me in congratulating this year's Red Bank Middle School valedictorian for 2026, Santiago Alba Frame.
Hola mamá y papá, bienvenidos a la gran sorpresa que les tengo esta tarde. Perdónenme por mentirles, pero a veces, para una buena sorpresa, es necesaria una mentira. Hello everyone, standing here makes me feel absurdly grateful and deeply joyous that I was able to achieve this title and milestone for this year's class of 2026. Life has a funny way of speeding by without us noticing. This phenomenon of growing up feels like our middle school journey came to an end in the blink of an eye. The only thing ahead of us now is an unwritten future awaiting us. Getting to this moment of success wasn't just about luck. It took discipline and a personal sense of honor to keep going, even when it felt impossible or when I was on the verge of tears. I've learned that being wise is not only knowing the answers, but also having the courage to ask for help and the spark to keep learning from my decisions and everyone around me. Desde luego, no podría haber llegado hasta aquí sin alguien que me acompañara. Mamá, tu dedicación ha sido mi cimiento. Eres solidaria y bondadosa y me enseñaste que la fuerza reside en mi interior y en saber acercarme a los demás, dejando de lado el orgullo. No solo me dijiste que buscará las estrellas, sino también que encontrará el valor en cada momento vivido. Gracias a ti, mamá. Me siento listo, seguro de mí mismo y capaz de comprender el mundo. Me estoy preparando para dar este paso porque te tengo a ti, mamá. As I conclude, I want to make 2 special announcements. First, I want to thank my frenemy, Natalia Capolin. Our rivalry along this journey pushed me to achieve this milestone. Her ideas and our teamwork helped us both reach this point. I also want to recognize Mr. McManus. He was the one who fostered my biggest growth, pushing me with his words and support. Thank you for being here today, Ms. McManus. For my friends and peers, I hope we all will find a sense of peace as we step into sublime adventures awaiting for us. I want everyone to face chaos with the creative mind and the ambition to build something out of it. Finally, a massive congratulations to every student here for this year's graduation in 2026. Thank you. On behalf of the Red Bank Borough Education Association, Ms. Erin Carty will now present the Philanthropic Scholarship Award.
Good evening. My name is Erin Carty, and I am incredibly proud to be here tonight to present 2 Philanthropic Scholarship Awards, each in the amount of $1,000. These awards honor 2 outstanding students who have spent their entire educational careers, their entire educational journeys in our local schools, growing up in the Red Bank Borough School System from kindergarten through 8th grade and continuing through their upcoming graduation from Red Bank Regional High School. The Red Bank Borough Education Association represents our dedicated teachers, instructional and administrative assistants, child study team members, guidance counselors, and school nurses. Our mission is to advocate for our staff while collaborating closely with the Board of Education and administration. Together, we strive to make Red Bank the finest school district it can be for our most valuable asset, our people. We believe so deeply in our students' futures that this scholarship is funded directly by our members who generously donate straight from their own paychecks. Please join me in a quick round of applause to thank them for making tonight possible. To select this year's winners, the RBVEA looked at moving essays written by candidates reflecting on their time in the Red Bank school system. Please join me in welcoming the first recipient of the Philanthropic Scholarship Award, receiving a scholarship in the amount of $1,000, Maya Freeman. In Maya's essay, she reflected on an incredible 11-year journey in the district that constantly pushed her to challenge herself and to always strive to improve. She shared how her most memorable learning experiences extended far beyond classroom walls through unique, enriching community programs. Maya fondly remembered participating in the STEAM Bee program with Miss McLaughlin, where a field trip to Kitch Organic truly sparked her lifelong interest in learning about the environment and sustainability. She also wrote about being selected by art teacher, Sarchila, to help paint the murals at Coffee Corral, capturing pure joy of teamwork and showing how creativity can bring a community together. Through years of diverse collaboration, from PLTW projects to singing with Kids on Broadway, Maya built the vital communication skills that have set her up for a successful future. This fall, Maya will be attending Duquesne University, majoring in environmental science. In 10 years, she envisions herself holding a master's degree and working in a national park or botanical garden dedicated to preserving natural spaces for nature to thrive. Congrats from your Red Bank family. Please join me in welcoming our second recipient of the Philanthropic Scholarship, receiving a scholarship in the amount of $1,000, Andrea Ruiz Rodriguez. Andrea's essay was a beautiful tribute to the incredible teachers and staff who made her school experience feel safe, welcoming, and encouraging. She credited her first grade teacher, Ms. Romero, with igniting her early love for reading and noted the strong supportive bonds she formed with dedicated middle school teachers like Ms. Navalani. Andrea spoke with immense gratitude about Nurse Reardon at Red Bank Primary School, who consistently went above and beyond during difficult times to provide winter coats, school care packages, and unwavering compassion for her family. Andrea took the middle school slogan, "Dream Big," completely to heart. Driven by a desire to stand up for those who have been neglected or wronged, she envisions a future as a successful personal injury attorney, helping people find their voice and receive justice. On a personal level, her biggest goal is to give back to her hardworking mother, allowing her to finally retire comfortably after years of sacrifice. Andrea will be attending Brookdale Community College, majoring in political science. Congrats from your Red Bank family. Congratulations to you both, and we wish you well. At this time, I would like to welcome Ms. Susan Viscomi, President of the Red Bank Borough Public Schools Board of Education. A longtime member of our community and dedicated leader, she plays an important role in helping guide our district. Please join me in welcoming her as she addresses the class of 2026.
Showing up when you're tired, showing up when you're nervous, showing up when you're ready to take a hard test, or speak in public. Showing up when you don't want to go. Showing up when it feels like 0 degrees out and a foot of snow, like the winter of 2026. Showing up as hard as it seems is only the beginning. Because the class of 2026 did more than show up. You stayed, you studied, you tried again and again till you got it. You earned this day through commitment and determination. You came ready to learn. Your teachers came ready to teach, guide, and encourage. Dr. Rummage and his leadership team made sure you were safe, got the best opportunity to thrive. And on behalf of the Board of Education, I want you to know how proud we all are. And we cannot wait to see what you accomplish in high school and beyond. Graduation is a time to reflect. Everyone stumbles. That's part of growing up. What matters next is how you achieve your goal. Rockets, let's talk about what you've done from day one to today. Your introduction to the Honor Society, your first goal, the amazing fall where the boys had an undefeated season, your performance on this stage, the music you played, the songs you sang, the friendships you built, and the memories you made. These are not small things. They are moments that will help you shape who you will become. This is also a time to say thank you to your friend who studied with you and the one that made you laugh when you needed it, to the teacher who stayed a little longer, pushed you a little harder, and saw your potential, to your parents and family who showed up to the game, to the concerts, and yes, made sure you didn't miss the bus. As you move forward, remember the hard work will open doors, but you also need heart, the courage to dig deep when you want to give up. That will set you apart. So take a breath, look around, savor this moment. Dream big. You all know the saying, but tonight I add a little more. Don't just show up. Keep climbing. Climb through the hard days. Earn it every single day. Earn it with your character and your knowledge. Earn it with how you treat other people around you. The world is waiting. Go claim it. And congratulations, Rockets.
Selected students will now be recognized for their performance in areas of academics, arts, and citizenship. Let's welcome Ms. Smith to present the academic awards.
The following awards are presented to students who have demonstrated significant academic growth and excellence in the specific content areas and are in overall good academic standing. When your name is called, please come to the stage and face the audience. On behalf of Mrs. Kansky and Ms. Parlamas, the math awards are presented to Daniel Flores Arano and Tanya Sarmiento Sandoval. On behalf of Ms. Smith and Mrs. Geary, the English Language Arts Awards are presented to Roberto Singer Medina and Donna Quemate. On behalf of Ms. Watts and Ms. Spizak, the Science Awards are presented to Reese Doremus and Damian Carrillo Salvador. On behalf of Ms. Navalani and Ms. DeLucia, the Social Studies Awards are presented to Jonathan Jimenez and Cecilia Meza. On behalf of Mr. Balestegui and Mr. Rue, the Bilingual Math Award goes to Aislinn Mendez Galindo. And the bilingual ELA award is presented to Melissa Chicas Fleites. And on behalf of the 8th grade team, the Perseverance Award is presented to Gael Marino Cruz. Class of 2026, teachers, administrators, district leadership, community members, and parents, please give a round of applause for these high achieving students. My colleague, Ms. Archila, will now present the Special Area Awards.
Specials allow the student to become well-rounded. Our disciplines speak directly to the soul and emotional well-being of our students. These awards are presented to students who have excelled in the following special area crafts and have demonstrated strength and aptitude in these areas. When your name is called, please come to the front of the stage and face the audience. The Avid Award is presented to Camila Vallejo Luna. The Computer Science Award is presented to Natalia Capulin Paez. The Performing Arts Award is presented to Yoreli Hernandez. The Visual Arts Award is presented to Stephanie Castillo Perez. The World Language Award is presented to Yesenia Adams Cepeda. The PLTW Award is presented to Aston Levansky. And the Physical Education Awards are presented to Gael Castillo and Leticia Marval Rodriguez. Class of 2026, teachers, administrators, district leadership, community members, and parents. Please give a round of applause for these talented and passionate students. Now, Mr. Pearson will present the Principal's Award.
It is my great pleasure to recognize an extraordinary 8th grade student who has demonstrated remarkable growth, both academically and socially, during his time at the Red Bank Middle School. To fully appreciate his growth, I'd like to share a few examples. This student may or may not have refused to get out of the car on several occasions when being dropped off by his parents. I may or may not have had to coax him into the building using whatever strategy happened to work for that particular day. This student may or may not have run away from me on a couple of occasions, and I may or may not have had to chase him halfway down South Street to bring him back. There's more. He may or may not hold a record for the most broken Chromebooks in school history. However, what is not debatable is the tremendous growth he has demonstrated. He has developed into a confident, compassionate, and mature young man who has made a lasting impression on our school community. His journey reminds us that growth does not always happen in a straight line. It takes patience, perseverance, support, and the willingness to keep moving forward. Your hard work and dedication have not gone unnoticed. We are incredibly proud of the young man you have become, and we are excited to see everything you will accomplish in the future. It is my honor to present the Principal's Award to RJ Timothy. I should have been careful. He's twice my size. Mr. Doherty will now present the Red Bank Middle School Citizenship Award.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Pearson. The RBMS Citizenship Award is presented in honor of Miss Janelle Melton, a beloved social studies teacher at the RBMS who is greatly missed. This award exemplifies her love and passion for her craft, her subject matter, and her students. We honor the significant contributions and impact Miss Melton has had on the Red Bank community by commemorating her legacy. This distinguished award is presented to an 8th grade student who has demonstrated leadership and civic mindedness toward their school and community. It is my honor to present the Red Bank Middle School J. Melton Citizenship Award to Emma Chippendale. Congratulations, Emma. Have another round of applause. J. Melton Citizenship Award. And at this time, I would like to welcome back Mr. Pearson to address the class of 2026.
It's my last speech, I promise. It really is a great privilege to be able to address the 8th grade class tonight. This is my 7th year as principal, my 10th year as administrator, and next year will be my 20th year here at the Red Bank Middle School. That time, the one person that clapped, thank you. That was probably RJ clapping. This time has gone by incredibly fast, just as your time here has, my friends. While practicing for graduation this week, I inserted a fake corny speech and simply said, when you came here, you were little, and now you're big. They didn't laugh much, but when you really think about it, that simple statement means a lot. You have spent 5 years of your lives with us at the Red Bank Middle School. That's 900 school days, friends, or about 5,850 hours. Where else would you want to be? Some of you I've gotten to know especially well because of our one-on-one time. You know who you are, friends. But every one of you has used this time to learn, grow, mature, build friendships, overcome challenges, and become more confident in who you are each and every day. As you move on to high school, continue to use your time wisely. Cherish the moments that matter. Make really smart choices. Take advantage of the opportunities placed in front of you. Support one another. And don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Wherever your journey eventually takes you, I hope you can look back and be proud of how you chose to use your time. Rockets, cherish this night. Celebrate this accomplishment, not too hard. Enjoy this moment with your classmates and families, and be proud of everything you have achieved. Congratulations, class of 2020. At this time, Dr. Rummage, Ms. Visconti, and Ms. Archila, please join me for the presentation of diplomas.
Kevin Acevedo Avalos. Helen Acevedo Calderón. Natalie Acosta Bonilla. Yesenia Adams Cepeda. Angel Aguilar Gonzalez. César Aguilar Morales. Santiago Alba Ramos. Diego Alba Rodríguez. Lohani Araya Rojas. Gianna Elizabeth Banks. Jayshawn Christopher Eric Banks. Natalie Barreto Guevara. Kevin Anthony Boyd. José Samuel Bueno de la Rosa. Jordan Burrell. Christopher Camacho Clemente. Brian Cañete Paz. Natalia Saraí Capulín Paez. Max Carcano Valdez. Emanuel Carreón Rosales. Miriam Carrillo Rosas. Damian Carrillo Salvador. Madeline Castellanos Vázquez. Gael Castillo García. Stephanie Castillo Pérez. Camila Chavez Garcano. Elisa Elizabeth Chicas Leitas. Emma Grace Chippendale. Eric Codallos Condado. Arturo Cruz Sánchez. Donna Guamatitla. José Cuenca Rosas. Luis Dorimes. Damien Encarnación. Emily Escobar López. Naider España Gómez. Ashley Lisset España Defensa. Alondra Espinosa Vázquez. Jeremy Espinosa. Michaela Beth Fish. Brian Flores Aguilar. Alondra Flores Menta. Alejandro Javier Flores Brown. David Flores Brown. Daniel Flores Serrano. Stephanie Garcia Bujanos. Alexis Uriel Garcia Pag. Laura Stephanie Garcia Vasquez. Mikey Gonzalez Hernandez. Andrew Gordon. Mary Gregorio. Enrique Guerrero Díaz. Jefferson Gutierrez Cordero. Brandon Hernández Arreola. Yoreli Hernández Espinosa. Dylan Hernández Ramírez. Thomas Houston. Jonathan Jimenez. Ryan Johnson. Gabriel Scott Kirk. Keyshawn Michael Lang. Aston Labansky. Kaylee Lopez. Rafael Lopez Castro. Carla Elizabeth Lopez Mendez. Eileen Elisa Lopez Vasquez. Joel López Vázquez. Alison Lozada Martínez. Joshua Lozano Hernández. Carlos Raúl Luna. Daisy Luna Castillo. Genesis Marroquín Chapel. Miran Martínez Aguirre. Leticia Marval Rodríguez. Melanie Melendez Huerta. Melissa Melendez Huerta. Aislinn Méndez Galindo. Harry Melissa Méndez. Gael Merino Cruz. Cecilia Mesa. Stephanie Mesa Alba. Yorani Miguel Pérez. Dylan Jesus Monte Hernández. Eric Morales. Edgar Moran Ortega. Eric Nava Marín. Valeria Olivares. Aileen Olmedo Muñoz. Sherlyn Osorio Hernández. Miley Brenda Obando Reyes. David Panohayan Sánchez. Goretti Peralta Solís. Sherlyn Pérez Pérez. Evan Pérez Ramírez. Santiago Pérez Santamaría. Kevin Quintero. Stephanie Ramírez. Cristian Ramírez Aguirre. Miguel Reyes Santiago. Richard Rodríguez Acevedo. Dolores Magnolia Rojas. Jesús Rojas Pérez. Joshua Romero Cuellar. Irames Romero Muñoz. Miguel Rosas. María Rosas. Aleni Salazar Paz. Emily Sanchez. Antonio Luis Santiago. Joel Sarcomo. Dania Juan Sarmiento Sandoval. Roberto Singer Medina. Kathy Godiano. Michael John Terciano. Ronald Leon Tillery III. Tyler Tino Linares. Kevin Jose Tobar Gonzalo. Alison Mia Toribio. Brittany Giselle Torres. Camila Vallejo Luna. José Varela Mendez. Noé Varela Pérez. Aiden Velázquez Jiménez. Alexandra Volmer. Giselle Zafra Castro. And Brianna Centeno Lozano.
Please join me in welcoming our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jared J. Rummage, who will certify the graduating class.
Good evening, everyone. To the class of 2026, I thank each of you for enriching the culture of Red Bank Middle School. Your talents, your resilience, and your kindness will always be remembered. And it will always be felt throughout our hallways and our classrooms. Today, we engage in a simple yet time-honored tradition performed at commencements across the country, known as the turning. So, we good? Maybe not. The tassel before graduation symbolizes your time as a student. When you move it to the other side, you are confirming your newfound graduate status. Rockets, please stand and face the audience. Now, please move your tassel to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, as superintendent of the Red Bank Borough Public Schools, I hereby certify the Red Bank Middle School class of 2026. Congratulations, and remember to always and for the students at Exeter, we would like to invite families outside to the pavilion for photos with your graduate. Congratulations, everyone.
Families hang tight. You will be able to see them exit from the balcony and the auditorium. Hang tight in your seats. After the graduates exit, you can pick up your gifts in the cafeteria and head out to the pavilion outside.
Well,